Nice. That's cool. Okay, so we're about a mile in. Nothing crazy so far. Look at this. Whoa. We are going down Escarpment right now, but I'm gonna bang a right and get off of Escarpment for a bit so I can see the falls. A lot of people in this area talk up the falls, so we're gonna take a look at that. Hopefully it's cool. I got a lot of time to kill. I got so much time to kill. I have I have 3 7 or 8 mile days, and on those 7 or 8 mile days, I'll be waking up at like 7. So I'll probably be done hiking by noon. But if you look on this over here, I don't know if you can see that, but it says Falls Viewing Platform 0.2 miles away. Wow, I didn't even notice the bridge. That's cool. Not very often where you get to go on such a nice bridge on a trail. It's hardly ever like this. So I'm gonna count my blessings. Initially, I don't really plan on doing anything with these videos. But I figure if I'm going to do anything with them, I should explain what's going on. So, let's see. 0.1 miles to the Falls Viewing Platform. But this is the Escarpment Trail in the Catskill Mountains of New York. I'm going to be going over Blackhead or Black Dome, one of the two. And it's going to be about 23 miles northbound. Typically, it's recommended to go southbound on this trail because a lot of the interesting stuff is in this half. Like the falls that I'm going to right now. That's one of the interesting things. In any event, I'm going to be doing this over 3 days. I'm starting today. Today's Monday, 4/20. And I'll be getting out on Wednesday. Catskill Clove. This is where we're at. A lot more trees than on this work of art, but it's pretty nice. So let's go down to the viewing platform and see what's up. Looks like there's some kind of path over here to get closer to the falls. And there's the viewing platform right here. Wow. I didn't think it was so big. Holy shit. Look at this. Let's get on that viewing platform. Jesus, this is huge. Oh my God. Wow. Holy shit. I don't know if you can see it all. I'm gonna angle it down here. Look at that, man. Wow. Looks like there's also a trail down here with a bunch of stairs. I'm not going down that shit because I'm not going back up it. Although, maybe I will go down it because there's some trails that go into it right here. And it looks like around right here. Maybe you can go around the back. That's awesome. This is a sick view. There's a knob up there. This is amazing. Wow. Okay. So you're not supposed to go any further than this, it seems. Oh no, it just says no glass. Alright, we're good. I thought it meant no going over here. Ugh. Okay. Oh, some people marked this rock. Oh, a lot of people mark these rocks. That's awesome. Whoa, just kidding. Thank God these rocks aren't icy right now. I don't want to go any further than this, or else I'll probably shit my pants. I don't know what my camera can see right now, but up there is where I was half a mile ago. There's the falls. I'm gonna go down here and get a better look. Oh my God, so many stairs. This is my biggest weakness. Oh. There's some people there. I didn't really want to bother them, so I didn't record a video. I flicked up though. Let's go over here. This might be a better viewpoint. I don't know if I'm gonna go behind the waterfall, but I certainly want to get a better pick. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is perfect. Look at that. Whoa, I fell over. Nice. I'm at like the halfway point up the stairs from the falls. I wanted to give a view of me. Yeah, my clothes are a little ridiculous right now. I have my base layer and then I have just a t-shirt on over it, so I look a little silly. Still got around 7 miles to go, but I'm feeling good though. Feeling great. What's up? But the other one is gloves. I think I'll regret that when night falls, but for now I don't care. I made it up. I didn't actually read this. I guess there must be ice climbing here during the winter. No drinking alcohol though. I'm not interested. Typically you go this way, you go the other way. I'm going northbound instead of southbound. And so on a typical run, you just go up at the end, and that sucks. That's no fun. And at the end of my trail, I'm just going down Windham High Peak, which is typically where you start. So this is it, right here. All right, take a good look. Here it is. Let's get on all sides of it. Go around this way. Here it is. And oh, so it's not named after like an inexperienced person. It's named after Frank D. Lehman, who lost his life here fighting a forest fire. Sick. Dude, this thing's falling apart. Look at that. Frost heaving. Huh. What a thing. You can see a road. Look. There's a car. You know what it reminds me of is that like jump scare video where the car is going down the road and when it gets to the end, there's like a scream. All right, I'm at inspiration point for real this time, I think. I'm assuming that's what this is. I don't really like looking at my map, so it's a burden. But yeah, this must be it, surely. Holy shit, I don't want to go close to the edge, I'm freaking out. Oh, it's not that high. It's not that high. This is an even better view than the previous one. Owens. Yeah, let's walk across it. I hate this so much. Damn. All right. Sick. And this must be the inspiration point. There's the sign right there. It says inspiration point. This must be the point where you get inspired. Right here. Are you feeling inspired yet? Yeah, I know I am. All right, so we got another great view here. See a road down there. I wonder if I can go stand on that eventually. I know I'm going to 2 lakes, and I see 2 lakes over there. That seems kind of far though, because I'm pretty sure I'm like right there. I think I might be on the other side of this lump. So we'll see. I just stopped recording like 20 seconds ago, but we're making our way around a corner here, and so I wanted to kind of show it off. See if we can get a better look at where we're going. So I must be able to go over there to that point I was looking at earlier. And those lakes must be the lakes I'm going to. Snow. It's all over the place on these plants. Look. I'm beat. I have to take a break soon. So looks like I can go one of two ways. Let's go this way, towards the rock, which is called Boulder Rock. I think this is Boulder Rock, right here. Cool. We got a nice viewpoint here too. Let's go see. Wow. Look at that. It's crazy to think I was all the way over there. Huh. What do you know? All right, I'm eating lunch right now. Well, not eating it yet. I'm cooking it. Right there. I'm at a place called Boulder Rock. That's Boulder Rock. Oh shit. My trash bag almost flew away. Feeling great so far. I have 4 miles to go today. I'll see if I can give you a better view over here, actually. Oh shit. There's quite the hole here. Parkour. Dude, I don't want to fall down there. I'm shitting my pants right now. Okay. Looks like somebody had a fire here. I don't blame them. It's pretty sweet. And once they're done with the fire, they can have a nice dip in the lake right here. Look at that. Nice. I'm surprised there's no fish in there. It's crazy. One thing that's really cool about this trail is tons and tons of people bring picks or whatever, chisels, and write their names. Now, this one was over 150 years ago, and that's crazy. Alright, I just did the register and I stopped recording. I didn't look to my right. Like, what's going on over here? What is this? There's just like a field on this mountain. And there's some kind of doghouse over there. Alright, I don't know if this is gonna get me. I'm gonna go over that knob. Turns out I do get to see the lake. I'm gonna take a break at the lake. It's right around this corner. But I think next I have to go that way. It says it here. Yep. So I'm going to North Point, a little past it. So I'm gonna hit Newman's Ledge, I'm gonna hit Artist's Rock. But first, I'm gonna hit this lake. This is like creepy. Like, look, it's creepy, isn't it? It's completely empty. Of course, it is 1 p.m. on a Monday, and New York spring break was last week. So that makes a lot of sense. But, isn't this, I get the whole place to myself. As I have to come clean. I cheated. Instead of walking fully on the Escarpment Trail, I did maybe a 20th of a mile in a parking lot instead. And I cut back in. Why? I don't know. Because I wanted to explore, goddamn. Look at this. There's poles with cones on top of them. Who wouldn't want to explore? Good news is, I'm about to get back on the trail. I'm in a campsite right now, and that's why there's civilized stuff around here. Badman's Cave. All right, let's keep moving. As you can see, I've gotten into a higher elevation now. It's a bit more snow. Due to some poor planning, I'm low-ish on water, but I am less than a mile from camp, so I'm not too worried. I have about a liter of water and half a liter of electrolyte juice. Look at some of the places I've been to today. Those are the lakes I was at earlier. They look a lot farther than I thought they were. I guess I've done a good job. Yeah, and I went around that mountain all the way down the valley. Now I'm coming to the top of North Mountain, North Point. Then right after that, I'm going to camp. just heard a gunshot. How the hell do I get up here?
Whoa. Hold on. There we go. We skipped a few steps. Clearly. I'm in my tent right now. I'm eating almond. Somehow it's still not even 5 p.m. So I don't know what's going on with that. I got camp set up. Hung my food. I'm just relaxing a little bit. I did like a crazy amount today. I did like 12 miles. So good to relax. Probably do another short video when I cook food. Because that'll probably be close to when I go to bed. I got 2 electric hand warmers right here. Very warm. Actually, you know what? In a few minutes, I'll get up. And I'll show you guys where I am. I don't think I got a video of North Point, so I'll get a video of that too. So this is camp. There's my tent. Everything's set up inside the tent. Obviously, you saw the prior video. I'll go show you. The top of the mountain here, which is right over here. We're gonna take a walk. It snowed a lot actually, and it's melting now. Still sunny out. It's only 5 p.m. Here is the view. Pretty nice. We started all the way over there. It's all right.
Look at the bear hang. Enhance, zoomed in, but I actually still can't see it. It's up in a tree. Maybe you can see it. It's just really small for me.
Okay, so up here is Stopple Point. Figured I'd get it on the record that I did in fact pass Stopple Point. Oh, we're good. Yeah, it's right up here. I think. I hope. If I did my math right. And this is Stopple Point right out here. Let's see. Oh yeah. Wow. Look at that. I remember seeing these two mountains from all the way over there. So that's pretty cool. Or hills, whatever they are. That is great. Didn't notice on my way in, but here's the plane crash. Wow. That's pretty crazy. The tail is covered up by snow back there. Oh, maybe not. There is no tail. That's awesome. Coming up to an opening here. Who's excited? I'll tell you, I am. Can actually see kind of where the snow starts, and it starts all the way down there. Further down there's no more snow. I don't know if you can really see it on camera. I got good eyes, but let me get down here. Okay. Wow, that is steep. Anyway, we were over there. I think that's North Mountain. We were camping close to the top, close to North Point. So that's that. Here's a cool rock. Whoa! Show off this junction right here. It sure does look kind of nice, doesn't it? I'm gonna be going to Spring. Hopefully it's not frozen over or dry. And then there should be a sign on the other side of this that tells us our distance to the next points. Let's see. Yep, so we're going to Blackhead Mountain, and then we'll be going to Batavia Kill Lean-To. And then Route 23 is the end, so we only have 12 miles to go. We're exactly halfway. I've been about 2.3 miles since Stopple Point, or 4 miles today total from North Point. A little under that. 4 miles to go. And it is probably 9:30? 9:41. Yeah. Alright, I'm on my way to the spring now. Tell you one thing I'm worried about is that A, it's frozen, B, it's dry, but C, if neither of those things are true, my hands are gonna be fucking freezing if I don't have like a perfect run, because you gotta scoop water. I just have like a reservoir, like a bag, squeeze bag, and so I'm gonna have to get in there. Now on my way up here, I was told that one of the springs is dry, but I didn't get which one. And I hope to God it's not this one, because that'll be awkward. Take a look. All my problems have been solved right in front of me. We have a piped spring, it's not frozen, and so my hands aren't gonna get cold because I can stick it right on the nozzle. Everything's great right now. New York has not failed me. Apparently there's more water further down, but I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm happy with this. Look at how clear it is. Awesome. Obviously I'm still gonna filter it. I'm gonna fill up some water here. This is actually my second water. I didn't record the first one, but that's all right. Nobody needs to see that anyway. Unfortunately, this rock isn't perfectly standing up. But I gotta get some water in this smart water first. It's not the most exciting thing in the world. You just squeeze this top thing. Water comes at the other end clean. And I think I'm just gonna do 3 liters. I don't think I'm gonna refill the reservoir after, because it's 4 miles. I only need like a liter of water for that, and I already had that. But it's good to be safe, and this water's super clear, so I'm not worried about anything from taking it. It's not from a pond or anything. I'm making some coffee. I just got a ton of water, so might as well use her, right? Forgot I had this thing. I didn't need it earlier because I was on a flat ground, but it's handy. It still isn't a flat rock though. Maybe I can, there, look at that. Perfect. It's kind of funny. I don't know if I've gotten me using a lighter the whole time, but I think I've used a different lighter every single time. I could use a smaller one, because you know what it would do? It would make my pack a little lighter. Get it? There's an uptick in the trail, and that will be the beginning of Blackhead, which is the highest point that I'm going to on this trail. So I'm excited. I'll see you at the top. You already know. Another lookout. This one's not as dramatic. There's ground below me. But it's nice to look at, isn't it? I think actually there's a mountain past this one, and I think that's Wyndham High Peak. So, food for thought. Oh, I'm stuck. My trekking poles are attached to the bottom of my backpack, and I was too wide for that hole. Awkward. I had to sneak through it. Whew. Just to give you a look. Alright, we both see an opening, right? Surely this is the top of the mountain. And no one's been up here, save for whatever animal that is. A bunny, looks like. Whoa. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Yeah, I think this is it. Let me get on top of this rock. I messed up. It's 1.2 miles away instead of half a mile. Not a big deal though. I'm going down. Also, if you do the math, home is 8.2. Nope. 9.2 miles away. I'm trying my best, but someone went up with a dog, because I see dog tracks and foot tracks. So either it's a very adept coyote, or it's a very well-trained dog. I have a technique with going down icy slopes. I do have shoe spikes, but it's not icy. It's just snow. But I do have a technique, which is what you're seeing right now. Clearly it's working super well. Essentially you can just put your trekking pole like this and then push downward like that, and then you're holding yourself up on 4 legs. It's effective. Clearly I didn't demonstrate that. Down the mountain now. And then I think I'm like a quarter of a mile away from the junction where I turned for camp. so that's good. I really haven't made it very far down the mountain. It's just so steep that I'm moving at like half a mile an hour. But I think this is the end of like the particularly steep trail, so that's good. I was told at this part, around the Batavia Kill shelter, it gets very rooty, a lot of roots. But I think this is the end of our de-escalation. That's not the word I'm looking for. Descent. The end of our descent. Or I could be wrong, and I'm going to turn this corner and go way down. Let's see. Well. Oof. Oh, I see the sign now. I think I'm going to be taking a left here. Thank God, it looks so flat. I wonder where that fallen log is supposed to go. Oof. Okay. All right. I finished the hike for today. Shelter's over there. So I'll show you the walk to it. Hopefully I have enough space left on this thing to show you. I've been running low. Looks like the Batavia Kill Trail must continue on the left over there. So that's cool. I'm heading to the lean-to because it's supposed to rain tonight. If that changes though, I might find a tent pad. It looks like there's a couple good ones around that aren't muddy. Because, I mean, look at this. There's just like a swamp here. And I know I'm on recording doing something you're not supposed to do, which is going around the trail. But I'm tired, man. I'm so tired. Like the whole trail is mud. Look at this. There's a giant footstep right there that's just mud. Perhaps it was Bigfoot. Okay. I made it to camp. You're in the lean-to right now. You can see the roof. Couple of things. This might be the last video you see of me ever. Because my phone's on 36%. I have one power bank left. And this is at 9%. My phone takes priority because it has all my maps on it. I have a physical map, but I'm okay. And so we'll see how it shakes out. I don't know if I'm gonna stay in the lean-to or not. I don't have signal, so I can't figure out whether or not the weather's gonna be fine tonight. But we'll see about it. And hopefully I get some charge on this so I can record my way out tomorrow. I think I left my bear hang stuff at the first campsite in a tree. Like I took my food off of it, I didn't grab it. In any event, I'm reading through the register right now, and this guy says, "We come from the Netherlands." I don't know what they sound like. And we are here by airplane with the four of us. I climbed the tree across the path just down this trail. We are now eating windmill cookies. What's a windmill cookie? And he'd be climbing more mountains today. Sure, man. Keep being Dutch.
Wow. This thing is huge. Look at this. This is a poem. We love poems. Where's mine? I'll show you mine. What does this say? Nick, Leo, Dan was here. Showing the Northeast who's boss. Look at that. Where's mine? I want to show you mine. There it is. How's my handwriting? Right. It is the morning after. This is where my tent was. I ended up going with the tent instead of the shelter just because I hate shelters. There's mice everywhere. Yeah, so the night was fine. It was super windy, but not that cold. So I got 30% battery left on this thing and no battery left. So hopefully I can make it count. Bear tracks. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Alright, so here's the deal. I ran out of gasoline on my stove, and the last food that I have can only be cooked with boiling water. I could cold soak, but it would take way too long. Like, I'd be at my car by the time it was done. So, I'm taking a detour. As you can see, I'm on the red trail now. This opens up to a road, and then I walk down the road for this, and then there's a trail that cuts through the woods, and then that gets back onto Escarpment, and then we're off trail and we're done. So I'm skipping Windham High Peak strategically to save some calories and some sweat. Hopefully this works out in my favor. I know that once I get back onto the trail, there's a bit of an uphill, but it's only like 300 feet, so shouldn't be much of a problem. I don't know how much footage I have left on this, but I wanted to show this really cool bridge. It's all rocks. I think I'm just about to be out. That's probably why it's so nice. Yep, okay, so there's a big bridge and then to a road. So, I got some road walking to do, but I need to do it or else I'm gonna die, probably. See you when I'm at my car, maybe. I don't know if my road walk. Check it out. Some chickens, some free range chickens. I got a black and a gray one. Amazing.
Finally back on a trail, so at the very least I can enjoy myself. This is the final register. Exciting! Alright, my camera battery finally died. We're on the last mile. This is it. It's all downhill too. See that? Owl. Barn owl. Alright. Very close to being out. There's a very big bridge in front of me, so I'll give you a look at what... Oh, is it really a bridge or is it just like wood? I think it's just wood. This isn't as interesting as I thought it would be. Okay, well, I'll still go over it and show you what's up. Alright. Last two bridges. This is the end. We made it. Car is right over there. Awesome. As soon as we're over this bridge, we're done. Woohoo! Fuck yeah. Alright. I'm gonna get some McDonald's.